at 78.
Bruh, come on with it.
Don't fuck with
Come
me.
on
I
with
guess. I'm out the way. I'm out the way. She said she be speed, dog.
You know what? I
That's
think
cool.
that's, no offense, but I think women just like to drive fast.
They
anyway.
do. They for no damn reason.
Man, because I'm like, I be on the passenger side and I look up, I'm like, baby, you know you going 90? I'm scared. Exactly.
Let me know if I'm good.
I'm super scared. No, you can't do that.
No, for real, bro. Yeah, straight
Right.
up.
They gonna
Straight up.
sir, who's the guy in the passenger seat?
Give me your license and your registration.
How you wanna do it? You ain't really built like that. Shooter like KD coming off the hip like that. Smoking that loud, this that pump up the volume. Lighting up a spliff like that. In the streets spinning them. These niggas sweet like cinnamon. Same rap nigga, you a synonym. If a nigga want that smoke, tell him he can bring 10 of them. We'll shoot 5 at minimum. Big footprint, I'ma step like Sasquatch. Bitch, I'm full of fire like a matchbox. A lot of y'all hoes really lose y'all.
Get started.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You tuned in.
Yes, man. You know, I know. They listen.
Hey, we got my dog.
Hey, listen, man. Nardo, listen, man. Nardo, you know, I'ma kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You my brother forever.
Look, when I was coming down the street, I was coming down the street. He tell me, man, I ain't gonna be able to make. You might have to do it by yourself. Like, man, it won't look right, man. I said, I see a Kenyon want to do it.
Yeah, nah, but I'm here though. I'm Nardo today. I got the ball head and shit like that. You feel me? I look like my bro. You know what I'm saying? On the other side, I'm just a. You feel me?
Right.
On the other side, I'm Charlie Murphy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And when y'all hear that voice,
I'm Charlie. You know what I'm saying?
When y'all hear that voice behind the camera, this who it is right here.
Yeah, that's me, man. That's me. Bone Gristle to the Mills.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes,
so,
sir.
hey, listen, you know, Productive Procrastinators, you know, this your show. So I'm going to let you, you know.
This is another episode of the Productive Procrastinators.
Ah.
We got my boy Kenyon Bone Gristle.
I'm here.
I'm your boy E-Dubb.
Yeah.
And you already know, if you ain't being productive, you're probably procrastinating.
And if your ass ain't procrastinating,
your ass is definitely hating.
That's the bottom line, bro. That's the slogan,
Yes,
man.
sir.
That's
Yes, sir.
it. If not over here, it'll be the same shit.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Exactly.
So, you know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we got, listen, this is my dog. You know what I'm saying?
Our dog.
This our dog.
What from back in the Murr days?
Listen, I got a story how I met this nigga, but we gonna get to it.
I
You know what I'm saying?
I do too.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? We got one of the top lyricists
Yes,
in the
sir.
motherfucking state of Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
Top lyricists in
the
the
South.
city. Yo, I ain't
the
gonna
South.
clap you down. On
Shit.
my soul, on my soul.
In the South, dog.
You
In the
feel me?
South.
Talk to him.
Hey man, he been at it, man. Shit, 20 plus years.
Yes,
sir.
yes.
We got no other than Dolla Black in
Yes,
this
sir.
motherfucker, man.
Nephew. And I can literally say, y'all, I can really say this. I've been knowing this man since he was about 6th, 7th grade, man.
Facts.
Yeah.
All facts, bro.
Real shit.
All
Real
facts,
shit.
bro.
I met this nigga, like, I always knew who he was. Like, how I met this nigga, we had did a show for Made Famous. Shit like that.
Shit.
So listen, we did a show for that shit.
What up,
Man,
Rock?
yeah, for sure.
What up, Rock?
I'm in the back. Listen, back then I'm young, fuck, zooted it, fuck. I see this nigga, I'm like, he mean mug, but he on the couch, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? He chilling. I'm like, man, what the fuck up with this nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't know, but I'm like, I know this nigga finna rap his ass off.
Yes, sir.
Like, I just knew he was finna rap his
sir.
ass off. So that nigga, like, he leaned up. He said,
And that
you
voice
know, my
caught you.
nigga name Hook. He was like, your name Hook, ain't it?
Yeah.
I said, damn.
This nigga know me?
I said, who? He was like, so I started listening to the voice. I said, oh, this Dolla Black.
Hey, his voice is distinguished now.
I said, you Dolla, ain't he? He like,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
man. He was like, my kinfolk Tonio put me on you.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah.
The nigga did a show. Dem Boyz, they were the last niggas.
Yes, sir.
I was really closing that. I really opened it up for them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I did my thing, but them niggas killed that bitch.
Bro,
Like,
I can
was
imagine.
like, what the fuck, bro?
I can imagine.
I said, nigga, this what you do,
Bruh.
man. I said, but I can see, man. Hey, man, Dolla, you that nigga.
I
man.
Hey,
appreciate
You that
bro.
nigga,
took
man.
me
You
back.
that nigga, man. Yeah, that shit
Made famous.
that was 06, 07, man. That was
Yeah,
shit
I
like
think
that.
Bryson
Hey,
them
man.
did the fits for that one. They went. What was it? It was the Coogee, wasn't it? The Coogee
Yeah,
Jones?
shit like that.
the whole thing.
Man, I remember that shit.
Bro,
For real.
I remember the first time I heard this nigga voice.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, this nigga sound like Barry White. Hold on. And I thought he was putting on.
A hood ass Barry
Yeah.
White.
Like I said, I thought he was putting on till like he kept on talking. I was like, oh, this nigga real voice.
Bro. Yes,
I was like,
bro.
okay. And he was about 13, 14 at the time.
Tell him,
man.
bro. Tell him, bro.
Bruh.
I was just telling my homie the other day, like, bro, I used to get in trouble for calling girls' house, bro.
Really?
They used to check
'Cause
me
you thought I was
every
grown at-
time. They were like, ain't no way you 13, 14
Come on,
calling
bro.
my daughter.
Come on, man.
Nigga, you 20. Where your mama at? I need to check out on
Man.
Hey, man.
Man.
Dollar, man. Listen, I want to, start out
Yeah,
like,
go on
bro,
with it, go on
like,
with it.
Because
I got a lot of questions.
yeah, so we gonna
I
start
got
with the
time,
origin,
too.
bro.
Don't rush through this
Yeah,
shit.
we
I
ain't,
got
bro.
time.
We ain't.
So you grew up, you from Jackson.
Yes.
All right,
Facts.
born and raised.
Facts.
Elementary
Northside.
school.
Northside.
What
man.
elementary school you
Bro,
went to?
So all right, this how it worked. I was born here. After I was born here, I moved to Chicago. This is what most people don't know.
Ah, damn.
So I was in Chicago, my mom and my dad, until I was 7 or 8. They divorced. My mama brought me back here. Span Elementary is the school that I started in, where I met a lot of the people that kind of helped shaped what my personality became to
Right.
carry through. Because I was dealing with a lot of, when you go through divorce and shit, you trauma trying to assimilate to the people that you around now. Because when I was in Chicago, I was at Catholic schools and I was so on and so forth.
Okay.
So I come here, I go to Span Elementary, and then I'm going to the YMCA right up the street.
Yeah,
from,
Northside.
from
that's where we was
Chastain.
at. That's where we was at.
You know
That's
what
where we
I'm
was
saying?
at.
So it's different now because niggas is rolling up on you, asking you different kind of
Oh,
questions.
God.
You gotta
Exactly.
adjust. So Span Elementary, man, from the 3rd grade on out, Span. That's where I started.
Damn.
So
boy.
Jeremy, you met Jeremy at Span too?
Yep. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro. JD been with me for a long time, bro.
That's crazy,
Nigga
man.
said that, listen, bro. This nigga said the YMCA.
The YMCA,
Bro,
bro.
over there, down the street by Chastain on Manhattan.
Yeah, on
right?
Manhattan.
bro.
Nigga.
Yes, bro. Yes.
What you
That
got?
shit was that shit was the spot, bro.
I know
Everybody from out north, if you
Went
stay
there.
over there, bro,
Went
you
there.
went
You
you went to the Y, bro.
Y,
I know it.
That's that pool.
Yep.
Come on, bro.
I swear to God,
Come on.
bro.
Come
I
on.
used to jump that bitch just try to get over there, dog. I ain't gonna cap y'all down.
Dog.
We one of them niggas, man.
Yes,
We used to be in
sir,
school
bro.
going down
Yes,
there.
sir. Yes, sir,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying.
Yes,
Damn.
sir.
So
Yes,
you
sir.
were hooping in like,
Yep.
See,
Yep. But
that's-
see, I wasn't as good when I first came here.
okay,
Because in Chicago, I wasn't going outside.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? My parents was real strict.
They wasn't
Like,
going.
nah, you gonna go and you gonna be with us. So
Mm-hmm.
when I came here, that's when I started playing. And mind you, when I moved here, I was maybe like 5'4". 5'5". I was short. I was a little short. And then the depression and all of that. This guy was short and fat. I was short and fat, and I was the last person getting picked up for
That had to be.
basketball.
That
So
had to
I was I was on the side goals, you know what I'm saying? While they doing their thing in the middle. So, but once I hit 7th grade, that's when I caught my growth spurt, and all of that shit changed. And you know, when you the littlest, you got to work a little harder.
Of
so
course.
you got to dribble more. You got to learn how
Tight
to
shit.
shoot.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Tight shit.
saying?
Yeah, I do that.
So when the height came, then I had everything. I'm like, okay, let's play for real
Tight
now. You know what I'm
shit.
talking
We
about?
talked about this off camera before you got here, and like I was saying, I knew that him and my actual, he's still my nephew, but
Yeah.
him and my actual nephew played ball at Murr, right?
Yep.
So I'm thinking that they was on the championship team and what was it, 05?
Yo, 5, yep.
That was on that championship team. He
Shout out
telling
to
me
Wise.
he was up in the stands. I'm like,
bro, look, bro.
I thought you was on that team.
Listen,
Damn.
bro. I got pulled off the. Okay, so I went to Chastain for middle school.
Right.
Then I went to Murrah. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Shout out,
To Murrah.
14.
baby.
And I Chastain, I played on the basketball team. I got picked up, but I got hurt playing street football. I got a. It was like a almost like a mildly severe concussion, and they told me,
Really?
yeah, they told me
you
if
know,
I
street ball
played,
shit.
I was playing
Back
street
then.
football.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
I was playing
get it
street,
and go.
yeah,
back
we
then.
was
Yeah,
tackling on the
get it and
concrete, all the
knock
dumb
your
shit.
ass on the concrete, some motherfucking word. nigga. You out there?
Everybody getting tackled.
We were playing on the street that had ditches on both
Oh,
sides
yeah,
too.
okay.
So if you hit the
Sideline
ground,
kill.
Oh, yeah.
sideline
Okay.
kill,
Sideline
baby.
kill.
Yeah.
And I caught an elbow, man, and knocked me smooth out. They told me I had a concussion. I was throwing up in the MRI machine
Damn.
and all of that. And told me if I got hit in my head again, I probably wasn't gonna wake up.
And you hung
my
the
mama
cleats up.
said, "Guess what? Come here. You ain't doing no sports. So she pulled me off the basketball team. I ain't played basketball in my middle school, so I didn't play my 8th grade year in middle school, didn't play my 9th grade year at Murrah, went to the trials 10th grade year.
Made it.
That's when I got picked up and played JV, right? So my 11th grade year, on the basketball team, shout out to J. Wise, Caldwell, Dexter, all the boys.
Yeah,
all the boys.
I knew.
Bro, they go all the, like, about 10 games in, bro. I get an F in Spanish.
Type shit.
The grades.
Who you took, bro?
Yep. Wait, Mama took you
I
off?
that motherfucker too, dog. You ain't got a trip, bro.
Jimenez,
I told that ass first term, bro. I was like, bro, it's
Hold
over
on.
with, bro. I'm going to flunk that motherfucker.
What the teacher name was?
Yeah, Mr. Jimenez. Mr.
Nah, it was a lady
Jimenez.
when I was there. It was a lady when I
No,
was there.
she was there too, but
You talking about punt?
Yeah.
She was there.
See, okay, so you already know what I'm talking about.
bro.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
Motherfucker with that. I
already
flunked the
know.
motherfucker, dog.
Bro,
I ain't gonna cap.
I had an F in Spanish, bro. My mama pulled me, dog.
So Mama took you off the
She
team.
pulled me again for Spanish, and I'm like, Mama, it's
That's an
Spanish.
elective.
I'm like, it's Spanish, bro. Like, I can get this back
Well,
for the year.
I took Spanish 2 years and only know the numbers.
Bro,
That's it.
I didn't care enough, bro. I just didn't care
That's
about
how I
Spanish.
was.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
Bro, she pulled me out there, junk. Them boys went all the way.
Damn
you
sure
know what I'm saying?
did.
So
They
in the
did.
championship game, I would tell
What'd
you.
you say?
I said them boys was running on the court, and I was at row 73B. Like, them my niggas. Them my boy. Hey, but that's a somber, like that ride home.
I already know.
I
know.
was salty, boy.
You as you
I was
should.
salty, boy, because I was
As
like,
you
dang,
should.
they didn't got the ring, boy, and
what
I'm up
year
here
that
in the
was?
stands.
That was 05.
Show was.
05.
That was 05.
boy.
These niggas was in the 10th grade, dog. I'd never forget that because I was like, damn, my nephew got a championship ring and I ain't even got one.
That nigga be
Bro, I was salty about that.
Hey, man, look,
bro.
listen, bro.
Then next year.
Then the next year, so they get the ring. I'm going into my senior year. I'm like, I bet I'm finna come back. I'm finna kill. I'm on a mission.
And this nigga was nice too, dog.
I'm on a mission.
This nigga was nice.
I'm on a mission, dog. I'm killing everybody.
This nigga was nice.
The week before the season starts, layup line, I go up for a dunk. My legs start throbbing. I'm like, bro, what is going on? So I'm like, all right, maybe I'm tripping. I could play through it. I'm good. Go up for another dunk. I can't even get off the ground. I'm like, all right, coach, something going on with my leg, bro. He's like, okay, where's hurting at? I showed him it was my shin. He's like, all right, tell your mama to take you over to the sports medicine, and they'll check you out. Man, I went in there and left out with on a boot and some crutches, because they's like, you got a hairline stress fracture. You can't play for 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, dog.
That crushed you.
Done. I'm talking about y'all seen Friday Night Lights, the movie.
Yeah.
I can't play football. I can't play football. I feel you, bro. I know
me. I
got
got
that shit crushed the nigga.
I
cried with him, bro.
Boy, I lost
Shit,
it.
man, I already know.
I was sick, bro.
Shit,
I was
damn.
sick.
I remember that. I remember that.
I would've been crying, too.
The next day I went to practice on them crutches. Coach Frill said, he can't move his
Yeah,
feet. He said,
He's still.
Oh, yeah.
damn, how he had to turn his whole body. He turned his neck.
Right.
Yeah, and that was it, bro. That was it for basketball. I ain't played basketball
So
no more.
in them times, Dollar, was you rap? Well, of course you was rapping, but were you like seriously rapping? I know you probably was in like writing down, had a little notepad and whatever.
That showed my question.
Yeah,
Did that take over? Like, fuck this shit. I'm finna.
So I started writing raps in the 7th grade at Chastain. So I was writing. Initially, it was all poetry, just doing that. And then my partner Rolando, Antonio brother, he hit me and was like, bro, rapping is just poetry. And I was like, really? Enlighten me. What do you mean? He was like, think about it. It's the same count. It's the same method. And then I remember the first song we wrote, because I wrote it with him. It was talking about girls with bad breath. So it was pretty comedic.
Flaming, yeah. Chastain kids, bro, we was ruthless, bro. I ain't gonna tell you down, bro. Them ghetto kids, bro, I'm telling you, man.
It was pretty comedic, man. And so from that point, I kept writing. But the first mixtape I put out was my 10th grade year. No, that was 05. So that was my 11th grade year.
Yeah.
JD and Tony and all
Yeah,
them niggas on
yeah.
it. A lot of the guys from the basketball team was on it. And I recorded that and did that myself, but I didn't know anything about plugins, so it was really just leveling. You know what I'm saying? Like you could,
I know how it goes.
Turning the volume.
What
up and
year it
down
was
and-
though?
Yeah, that was 05.
That was 05.
So I used. Come on, man. You know,
listen.
acid.
So listen, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Like, nigga,
$70 from Best Buy.
I swear to God, bro. And listen, bro. Like we stayed over there in Stadium side where I stayed at with IG and Pig and all them.
Yeah.
So IG had the disc. Man, that nigga passed this shit around the hood like it was a blunt, bro. That nigga was like, bro, here. That one CD got over there to Antonio now.
Yeah.
Then it got to Lake Forest.
So all y'all passes around.
Nigga, that shit for
The
real.
software, bro.
The software was just going around. Nigga had that one CD,
Because
nigga.
back then they didn't have the iLock where you could only put that license on this one jump drive.
Y'all
And if you
teaching
ain't
me
got
something
this
now.
jump
Y'all
drive,
teaching me something
nah,
now.
that CD had the serial code in
Right
it.
there.
Yeah, so as long as you had that
Do
code,
not erase this bitch, nigga.
Nah,
As long
was
as
this
you
around
had-
the time when y'all stayed down the street from Tony and them? When you stayed on that corner, like round there by McLeod?
no, see, that was
What year was that?
No, you're right.
You stayed right on that corner.
That was so you talking off Old Cannon.
Yeah,
so we was off Beachcrest then,
Yep.
Because my mama used to work weekends.
Bruh.
My mama used to go to work at Blue Crowd, Blue Shield, get off and go work at the Mission.
And
where
Tony
she
used to be
took
down
care
this
of
nigga house all night.
Where she took care of the African kids that came in.
Right.
So she would go clock in from 7 o'clock on Friday night, and she don't get out till 7 o'clock Monday morning.
Are you serious?
Nigga in that bitch recording his
Listen,
ass.
that bitch
I know it because my sister used to call me, ask me, you seen Tony? He probably down the street.
We was going crazy. Oh, we was going crazy, bro.
That's
we was going
crazy, man.
We was going crazy. So yeah, all of that was done. So me getting hurt in the stress fracture definitely turned my focus to music because I couldn't play ball.
And that was high school, right?
Yeah, that was high school.
So
I
that's
couldn't play
around,
ball
what,
no
10th
more.
grade, right?
That was 12th grade.
12th grade.
That was my
So
senior
07.
year. Yeah, 06.
06, that's right,
yep.
06.
So you took it serious your senior year.
Yeah. That's when I started sitting and trying to figure out, okay, this don't sound like the stuff off the radio. Let me figure out how to make this sound a little better.
Okay.
You know, I'm kind of everywhere with my delivery. Let me see if I can. And you sit in front of that mic and you just learn. You know what I'm saying? So that was when it really picked up for me.
Now the first show you ever did. You remember that shit? Was it with like, you know what I'm saying, in the group?
I want to say the first Made Famous was the first show.
For real?
I want to say the first Made Famous was the first show. And if I recall correctly, that might have been 07.
Oh, yeah.
07? Yeah, that was 07.
Really?
Yeah, so that was the first show, and we was tight. Like, we was like, man, we finna perform too? Let's go. So we did that.
Nigga, that was y'all first show?
Oh, bro,
Shit sounded amazing, didn't it?
Man, nigga, listen. Man, I was on the road already.
Oh, I knew that.
Like I was already on the road.
Out
and
there
shit,
established.
nigga. I was with it was me, Joker, Mal.
Yep, he was with them.
Yeah, me, Joker, Mal. Who else? C was in and out because the nigga kept going in and out of jail.
Okay.
But yeah, it was all us, and we was on the road.
Yep.
And when I came back, I was just like, man, I just need to do some shows right here.
Yep.
And then I bumped it to this nigga because I was already hearing about.
I was like, did you know?
Yes,
Okay,
nigga, they was
okay.
already playing this nigga. I'm like, man, this nigga got a distinctive ass voice. I know he in the group.
Exactly.
This nigga distinctive.
Yeah.
Seeing him and made famous. After that, Brock started seeing this nigga
Everywhere. Because I didn't even.
Everywhere, G.
You got to understand, we didn't know. We didn't know the potential of what you could tap into around here, and foolishly I wasn't paying attention. So y'all might not know. Tricky is my cousin, and at the time,
Makes sense. Yeah.
at the time, Tricky had the AAA movement. They had Jackson.
I ain't never
on
seen you.
Smash.
You ain't never seen me, but to see my truck.
Come on, bro. The
24
truck
with the phone with the big mimosa. We never get
Come on,
started.
bro.
Like, it makes
Come
sense
on,
now,
bro.
'cause
Nigga,
Boy,
them nigga had this shit on. Like, remember I told you, bro, them nigga were young.
Yes,
Man,
bro.
y'all
Yes, bro.
boys.
So to see him, I was like, okay, that's a level that might not be attainable for me right now, but it didn't click for me to try to do other stuff around the city. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So after Made Famous, I was like, okay. Jay Skills ended up tapping us to do a show at Hamps.
Shit.
We did the show at Hamps. And then after that show, Shout out to Ambos, man. RPJ Skills.
Yeah.
After that, I found out about Floods.
Right.
Oh,
that's when
That's where your takeover really came.
That's when everything
Boy, you seen
started.
That's where a lot of them
started,
niggas
bro.
really.
Floods was that spot.
No, listen,
boy.
bro,
Shit put
listen.
A lot of people
Shout out to
on.
Houston, nigga.
Shout out
Shout
to
out,
Houston,
dog.
bro.
Shout out.
Cause that nigga really put a lot of them niggas
did.
like
A lot.
in a limelight, nigga.
He did.
I didn't know a lot of them niggas. Like who the fuck was rapping? Ciabatta,
Dub Stacks.
Dub
RP
Stacks.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's when I first heard this nigga.
Battlefield
Battlefield Pierre.
Nigga,
I was in
Cassius.
Hines,
Shout out
this
to
nigga. I was like,
Cassius.
who the I said, damn, this shit made it way down
Yes,
here.
bro. Yes, bro. Like we used to shout out. I think. Am I tripping, V? Did Cassius took us to Floods. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was around the Mile High.
All right, so boom. Now
Yeah.
I want to get in that though.
Let's go.
Like, if you don't mind. Like, okay. All right, so how the fuck you even get into Mile High? How that shit even started? Like, because that was a big movement at the time. Now I ain't gonna stunt like it wasn't.
I can't even lie and tell you I remember exactly how it started. I want to say Cassius came back from the A, and him and Tricky connected
They had the excellent taste.
around Excellent Taste. That was like
That
that was the
before
inception.
Mile High though, right?
That was before Mile High.
right. Okay.
So when Cassius and Tricky connected, I think Tricky ended up bringing him to us.
Okay.
Because I was recording, so just go back a little bit. I kept recording, kept trying to figure out how to record. I ended up going to Chicago. I used to go to Chicago during the summers to kick it with my pop, but I always ended up staying with my grandma.
Type shit.
Next door to my grandma was my best friend from when I was staying in Chicago.
Of course.
So when I moved down and started rapping, I didn't know that he was up there producing. He turned into a producer. So one summer I go back and I'm wired. He like, bro, I record people around the city. Shout out D Brooks. He was like, I record people around the city, man. You should pull up. I got a spot. He had a little spot that he went to, go to. It was wide open. He was recording like Golden Tone and a couple other people that I can't remember. Katie, Young Cocky.
Yeah.
He ended up doing the joints. Y'all know Dreezy.
Yeah.
The Schizo Project was D Brooks.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting and I'm watching him recording in Pro Tools, but I'm noticing he keeps popping up these little modules. I'm like, bro, what is
What are you
okay,
doing?
Bro, let me interrupt you. What's that right there? What's this? He was like, this? Oh, this a compressor. That's a plug-in? That's a plug-in. What's a plug-in? Because I didn't. I'm
pretty
still
much
just
teaching you.
leveling.
You talking about I'm a man.
You hear me? I'm listening. I'm listening.
This nigga know
I'm listening,
programs,
dog.
Hey,
bro.
yeah,
Like this
so
nigga know how to record.
He was like, oh, that's a compressor. You don't use compressors? I was like, nigga, this is my first time seeing this. So he taught me threshold and everything, and I'm like, okay. And what does that do? And you telling me, and I sat there with him for about a week and just watched him use it. So when I come back to the crib, I'm like, man, we got to get rid of that acid shit. Let's get
God.
Cubase. I got Cubase. Cubase was the next step up for me. And then now I'm at Tougaloo College. And
Okay.
now I'm at Tougaloo, and my guy Anthony Drew, he is a producer as well, but he like, bro, I'm done with music. I don't want to do music no more. Give me $250.
Gave you the
I
whole.
was like, for what? He was like, if you give me $250, I give you this mic, these speakers, I give you this Pro Tools, I give you this inbox.
The whole.
That
I
nigga
said
was
for
done.
$250?
Yeah, he was done.
Man, I
He was
would've-
out of there. He like, fuck
Because
this
at the
shit.
time, Pro
That shit like-
Tools, Pro Tools
yeah.
by itself was like
Nigga, that shit-
800.
Yes, nigga.
And he gave you the whole
He
thing.
gave me the whole setup, man. The whole setup.
And niggas didn't have that shit.
And guess what? The refund check had just hit. Thank you, brother.
He got $50 tip.
Take this
lying. You did
$250.
that.
Give me my shit and let's
did
go.
Boy, the best investment you ever had, ain't it?
Straight
swear
up,
to
straight
God.
up. So now I'm looking at the plugins and the software because I'm familiar through D Brooks. And I'm like, okay, cool. I kind of know what I'm doing, but now I understand that I learned through seeing people do it. I book a session with KJ, 16 bars,
Right.
just to see what he using, how he moving. And that's how I started learning. I started picking up through watching other engineers
Yeah.
record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Paid KJ, learned what I learned, got up out of there, shout out to him. And then I ended up getting called for a feature at Hershey Black Studios, and Hershey go crazy. Like his speed is unmatched.
Mr. Car, that's what I call him.
and I think he watching him at the time. At the time, that's when T-Rax was going crazy. I didn't know what T-Rax was. It's a plug-in suite. But he kept popping up this big yellow joint. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what that is, but I got home, Googled it. I found out about T-Rax, bought the whole suite. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it was always a progression through that. But so now that brings us back to Tricky
introducing
bringing Cassius over to the crib because now my roommate, that was my roommate at Tougaloo College, he done bought a townhouse and I'm his roommate in the townhouse. So I done turned my room
to
into
a whole
studio. You feel me?
Boy.
So Tricky brings Cassius over there and that starts what would eventually become Mile High.
Nigga, it's clips on YouTube. I'm gonna put in this bitch. It's clips on YouTube. Them niggas in that townhouse, bro. And them niggas sitting on the bed or some shit. Yeah, nigga, I'm one of them niggas.
Yes.
I know everything.
Right.
Yeah, he do.
I'm one of them niggas. I ain't no regular podcast. Nigga. I know everything. Them niggas was sitting on the couch and tricking them with freestyle.
Yeah, it wasn't no couch. It was definitely my queen bed that niggas was sitting on.
Boom,
boom. And it was definitely...
And nigga was in that bitch getting busy, nigga.
It was definitely every day I came home from work, at least 6 to 8 niggas in my room.
In his room.
Every
Most
time.
of the videos, he ain't there.
I'm telling you, bro. My shit was a factory.
Man.
It was a factory.
Shit, or if it's just him, then it's Rock, I think.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I be, boy.
Shit, AV Evo was in there.
He was in there.
But he wasn't AV Evo then. He was AVE. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
But that was that era, though, nigga.
So when Tricky brought Cassius and then Drew ended up popping back up and wanting to do music. So, of course, he sold me the equipment. I'm like, bro, you could just use the crib. Then Calico Panache, shout out to them. They ended up coming around and being around. That was when they incepted and we were all just there making music. Fun fact, it was originally called the Jack Pack. So we had a lot of crazy different sounding songs that was going to be crucial around that time. And so then shortly after that, that's when it became Mile High because Calico went on and they started doing their own thing. They ended up hitting 106 in Park, winning 106 in Park. Tricky, of course, went off and started doing his joint too. He had a lot going on.
Shit, and he had deals on the table left and right.
Exactly, and so that left us. You know what I'm saying? Me, Rock, V, and Cassius, and that's Mile High.
Mile High, how they
came
about.
Yeah, so, and that was when I learned a lot more about performing. Putting together songs, making songs relatable, XYZ. I learned that in that space with Cassius, being there and recording all the time. Because once Drew left again, I was the engineer, the sole engineer. I was the sole mixer. I was the sole admin guy. I'm uploading, and at the time we didn't know about streaming.
That shit
right.
So we doing this on Dat Piff, and I'm having to
that's how that shit was.
Piff, and I'm having to make the videos to put on YouTube because they ain't got the export yet.
None of that
shit. So
we
making videos. It's always been however we can get it done. Especially you leave me and V in the room, we gonna figure this shit out.
Hey, that nigga, that was a cold ass producer, bro.
Come on, man.
I know that nigga ain't on camera.
Come on, man. Look,
I'll put a clip of a face of this nigga. This nigga is cold as a bitch, bro. I swear to God, bro. That nigga, that's different.
Real life. And you know what's funny? You talked about Made Famous.
Yeah.
Made Famous was the first show they came to the day that I told them niggas they was finna be making beats. Like, I met Kenny B at the mall. Kenny B was like, man, you know me and my boy, we do drums. And that's why I say, bro, y'all need to come to the crib because I got this software I could give you.
Right.
The traditional
that's how it go.
You know what I'm saying? And gave him Fruity Loops 3. Yep. Gave him Fruity Loops 3.
That's the one.
And he been killing it
ever since.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man. Shit different,
that started him. That left us and admin. We used to sit. That was back before algorithms algorithms on Twitter and
Right.
Instagram when everything will pop up in your feed in chronological order.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep.
So we used to mob on release day. We finna flood y'all shit because we
see.
know it's gonna be like an hour or two where you just see us putting posts up, new music. You know, we usually do that all the time.
I wanted to ask you this too, man. It's a song that y'all did. I don't know the title of it, but it's a My House song. I think it's Kamikaze on the song, you on the song.
You talking about Fist Pump?
Yeah, Fist Pump. I ain't gonna lie, at the time when that shit came out, you know what I'm saying? That was big though. And then Kamikaze stopped rapping. How did y'all even get him
I was gonna say, I thought he
on that song around that time? Cause he had a big gap in music around that time.
So Fist Pump was made around the time when we started recording with Tracks on Deck. Shout out to K Carr. He had a studio off Northside Drive, where he had through Floods, he had became kind of like the sound of Floods because he was producing for everybody. Tricky and Cassius ended up going over there. I think that might have been one of the places that they recorded some records too, and that's how I got brought over there. So being there with Tracks on Deck, K Carr, me and him took to each other. I'm like, you an engineer? I'm an engineer. So what do you do? Like, you know, let me how do you mix? How did you get that sound? You know, and he loved that energy. You know what I'm saying? Because he was in there by himself for real. I stuck to him, and so we just ended up doing most of the work at his studio. Then they left from my house. We started doing stuff at his studio, and Crazy Beat came up. Fist Pump went crazy, and we knew that the energy was there. And Cassius actually gave us the cadence and the Fist Pump part of Fist Pump. So he was songwriter on that for sure. Little known fact, I hate that we did the remix video so soon because the original record of Fist Pump had Tony on the second verse. Yeah. Magic was on the second verse. Yeah. That was supposed to be his
he was.
Introduction
I heard the original, to the game.
To everything moving around. I hate we did the remix so quick.
Yeah, because he was telling me then, he was like, bro, I may be signing my high. It was in the works, bro.
And if you go, I think the video is still up on YouTube, but if you go back to the first time we performed Fist Pump ever, it was at Dreams for one of the what the fuck was they called? Generation Next. I think it was. Yeah. He used to do them every Sunday.
Yeah, he used to kill them.
We performed.
Kill them hoes.
Facts. We performed Fist Pump that night, and that night we did Fist Pump. Magic is performing. Dreams was upside down.
Yeah.
You know what? I was in there that night. Yeah. I was in there that night.
I heard about that shit.
Upside down, bro. We did Fist Pump, and then we came behind that later on that night and did 601 Ways.
That song there, I got 601. Nigga, I still got that shit on my fucking playlist, nigga. I ain't gonna cap
right now.
That
swear.
Upside down, man. So we used to go crazy.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. You know, you got a question?
I just wanted to ask.
Nigga,
I know you got something.
I got some shit.
You the man scientist. I just want to know, because I asked him off camera, being that he is who he is, why hadn't he signed that major label yet? And he told me, what did you say?
Yeah, man. I wasn't playing business. We have been locked into a invisible loop of just playing street ball. It's certain things that the industry don't give a fuck about.
No, they don't, bro.
And you know what Chris said about geography lottery, that's real. Sometimes where you are don't have enough numbers for it to even matter.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
We got them though.
No, we don't, bro.
You don't? Okay,
break it down. Break it down.
I'm gonna say,
when I say geography lottery, it's like comparing our market where I don't know the numbers and statistics literally, but I don't know if we got 300,000 people
in
right here
this
in
city.
Central
Nah, we don't.
Mississippi.
You're right.
We don't, bro.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Whereas if you compare it to, I ain't even gonna use Atlanta because we always do that. So let's use somewhere else. Let's say Memphis.
Right.
They might have
Yeah.
$1 million, $2 million
Yeah, for sure.
on the number
Shit,
side.
they got an NBA
in that-
team out there.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah.
But you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that is what
The economics of it.
the economics of it. We
It makes
wasn't
sense,
playing
though.
business. On top of the economics, niggas don't know how to register their music for real. A lot of people wasn't registering their music
said
back
that so many
then.
times.
They wasn't putting the music where it needed to be and understanding that in order for you to get a check from this company, it got to go to radio. In order for you to pop up on the larger scale of things, you got to have a lot of radio motion.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We thought we was doing shit back then because shout out to T. Lewis. He kept us in rotation
Damn
on
so
the
did.
mix show.
Damn so did.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Finesse. He would throw us love on 99.
But not knowing.
We was straight with that. We was good.
Yo,
But
continue.
not knowing it was radio money
Yep.
that you supposed to get. Nigga, you know how much money them niggas supposed to.
I know it.
Listen, bro. And not even having your record properly registered in order to track those things, it killed us. We wasn't playing business. We was just
Street
happy
ball.
with playing street ball. You know what I'm saying? So that's a later topic.
Knowing what you know now, like what you saying all that, would you sign to a label or would you remain independent?
I was signed to a label,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell you why. Don't look at me. Like that.
Damn, okay.
Don't look at me like that.
Yeah,
Don't look at me
okay,
like
go
that.
ahead, go
Don't
ahead.
Look at me like
Because
that.
you can, and I don't mean to cut you off.
My niggas.
Because he can make it independent.
ass.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Go
why,
ahead,
why would
bro.
you go? Yeah, come on with it. I'm sorry.
You can negotiate your contracts if you have leverage. If you don't have leverage,
You got a lot of it.
if you don't have leverage, then you got to take what the fuck they give you.
Facts.
With that being a fact, you should know how to create leverage. Once you create the leverage, you can take a record label deal and have them boost what you're already doing. Not on some hand over, here go my business, all right, y'all do what y'all want to do.
Because they're going to screw you in the.
I know how to work. I know what I want. I know where I'm aiming. I know what direction.
Still
to go to
independence
get
there though.
Your independence never leaves. That's
Right.
what people fuck up.
That's what
Okay,
I'm trying
see,
to tell
yeah,
nigga.
okay.
They cut a check, they cut you a
And they
check,
gone.
and you take that check and you like, yeah, nigga, I'm finna put people on, I'm finna go buy this person a house, get this person a car, boom, boom, boom. Nigga, that's your budget. That's your budget.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me, I would take a record deal because if they give me a budget, I know how to use
know
the
what
budget.
Boy.
I got a job. I'm not finna quit my job.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
I'm gonna keep working.
Right.
And
make that music, that money do whatever it need to do for music until that then, you know what I'm talking about?
Right.
It then rolled over a few times
Yeah.
before I say, all right, now we straight.
I'm done.
You feel what I'm saying? That's the business of it. When you get a record deal, that's a business. That's an infusion of cash for your business, not a come up for your life.
It's a loan.
It's a loan. It got to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it do.
They want it back.
And
want
with
it.
interest.
Right.
With
That's what I'm saying.
This shit
But
is shit.
do you worry about that when niggas like me and you exist and we know how to play numbers?
Right.
Right. You don't.
Right.
Give me the deal.
Yeah, for sure. I'm
Give
with
me
you.
the
I'm with you though.
$150,000, $200,000.
Yeah, as long as it makes sense for me.
Has
I'm
anybody
Yeah.
come to you trying to sign you?
Not recently. Not recently. I am under. I can't say too much because it's an
Right.
NDA involved. But I am under a different situation now. Where I'm building to be able to grow in a different way. So with hopes of that becoming what I needed to be in order to flourish and be able to do something and see some bigger business. So that way I can come back.
Now I wanna piggyback on some shit.
Talk to me.
All right, cool. Now when you got your own label now.
Yeah.
I didn't have my own label since 2013.
2013.
Black Dollar Entertainment.
Black Dollar Entertainment. Now, man, it seemed like my house was going up though.
Mm-hmm.
But it seemed like it broke off. It was a break off.
Yeah.
Can you think you can elaborate on that? Like what happened between, cause y'all was on the motherfucking mission.
Yeah.
Then it stopped.
No,
It was
for
on the-
sure. I think it was just a difference of how can I say this without making it too much. It was a difference of opinion on what direction things needed to go.
Right.
Feel
Okay.
me?
Okay.
We didn't have an understanding. Cassius and I didn't have an understanding as to what, you know, what roles needed to be played for everybody. And conversation was had that caused me to understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And with that conversation, I am a family man. And what I mean by family, I'm not finna bring you into a situation where, you know what I'm saying, there can be anything done to disrespect or manipulate you, even
Right.
behind closed doors.
Okay.
Because I brought you in. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right.
So with that being the case, it just seemed like a better time for me to, you know what I'm saying, break off and do my own thing. And that's when Black Dollar Entertainment. Well, Black Dollar Entertainment simultaneously was running alongside Mile High after a point, because me and Cassius had conversations. And he was like, nah, you should have your own label. This is who he was. It wasn't like he was trying to keep us
Separate
under
from
under the Mile High joint. He was like, nah, that's your own label too. You know what I'm saying? So that the inception and the idea came while I was under the Mile High imprint. But then we saw that there was a difference of opinion on direction. We broke off. Mile High stayed with Cassius, and BDE came with me. And that was that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what started. And I think that's also around the time when I dropped my first solo single.
But so listen, around that time too, I
You know
feel
my
like
favorite one.
I feel like y'all did a cipher too around that time. I think it was you, Luck, Savvy.
You said a cipher?
Yeah, it was like a cipher. It was you, Luck. Man, I got the video. I was watching the video before I came.
The only ciphers that I remember, I know we did one for Jessica Simi.
And you did one for Kamikaze too, didn't it? Yeah, you did one for Kamikaze.
You remember?
You was in there, nigga.
Telling me something. Come
Yeah,
on,
you was there. Luck was
refresh
there.
my memory.
You was there. Luck with her, man. Go on YouTube right fast.
Go ahead, pull that up. Man.
Let's
We got
see.
time.
Yeah,
Let's see.
go.
I don't remember.
It's
V
you
over
there.
here.
remember.
Man,
She
remember it?
It's not when we did the recording downtown.
Yeah,
I thought that was.
it was
I thought that
outside
was-
or some shit.
Outside because it was Slim Pusha there.
Yeah, Slim Pusha was in there.
That's Jessica.
That's Jessica Jump.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I ain't know.
Jessica
I
Jump.
thought
Okay,
it was,
They
I remember
had
that one.
HG or somebody. He came from up north.
Okay,
North
yeah,
Mississippi.
yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I remember that one. I think
So-
that was that one.
Right then when that shit came out, cause that shit was a barbershop talk, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you feel like, okay, I gotta show these niggas I'm because it feel like you was in a group, then you broke off solo, and it was
Mm-hmm.
like, I gotta show these niggas I'm a motherfucking monster. Like lyricism, like it seemed like you put that shit front forward, like nigga, I'm
here.
a dog with this shit, like for real.
Nah,
I've been here.
I think what happened was at the time, Rock started having some life shit going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And me and him had a long conversation, where he gave me the green light, like, hey, bro, I'm not going to hold you back. If you need to, boom, if I got too much going on, that's cool. And he gave me his blessing to go ahead and do stuff. And so that made me feel like, okay, now there's absolutely no restrictions. I don't have to wait for nobody. I don't have to do, I ain't got to clear nothing with nobody. I'm real life solo now. Cool, let's go. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was more so just me having the clarity after the conversation to be able to go and just go crazy and do what needed to be done to make sure that the people that chose BDE and that I kept close to me would have something to build off of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
As
for
opposed to just sitting still and not moving. That didn't make sense. That didn't make business sense. You know what I'm saying? So I had to do what I needed to do. That freestyle session was pretty dope. I had never done nothing like that.
That was the
before.
one that motherfuckers made. For me, I feel like that's when everybody was like, hey, that nigga Dollar, that nigga.
Bruh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That
And they
was
don't
fun.
realize he been
And
there.
then you dropped, when that was, 2015, I think.
What's that?
I think that was the year.
What's that?
Let Me Be Great.
Let Me Work.
Let Me Work.
Let Me Work was 2014.
What's my favorite album? Which one was that?
Let Me Work.
Okay.
Let Me Work was 2014.
Yeah, okay. That's the name of the album?
Let Me Work.
Let Me Work.
Is that the one with Let Me Adjust My Brim on it?
That's the one with Fan?
That's adjustment. You talking Still Black?
Yes, that's my one. That's my one.
I'm glad.
So Let Me Work. That's the one.
That's my
Yeah.
one.
Hey,
Hey,
man.
that whole Black dog
That
from
shit.
top to bottom, nigga. I love
That bitch.
that CD. I tell you every day. That's my one. That's my favorite one.
Listen,
Still Black.
We gonna talk about that one.
Yeah,
next.
we got to. We got to.
Nah, that's the one.
Look, let me work.
Is that the
though.
one with Fan on it? Fake?
Let Me Work is the one with Fan on.
Okay.
Let Me Work
That's my
is
shit.
Let Me Work is the one where we came back and had a conversation about the conversation, and we was like, okay.
Oh my
All
mama,
right,
nigga.
let's
That bitch,
go.
I ain't heard no album. Listen,
You know
bro,
what I'm
real
saying?
shit, bro. Like I ain't heard no album like that, nigga, in the city in a minute.
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Like real
Nah,
shit. nigga.
to me, and this is just my outlook. I don't have to be the person to say that I started or did anything. I don't like that shit because it takes away light from other people. But I feel like it definitely adjusted how people rolled out their albums. I feel like it adjusted how serious people took their rollouts.
Yeah.
I feel like I saw everything change after that, especially from artists who were of equal or higher caliber in the city. You know what I'm saying? Because then it didn't make sense to just drop sporadically.
Yeah.
Without having some type
Rollout.
of concept or some type of direction for that. And then you know, having the T. Lewis interview on there with me talking spicy was amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, that was dope. And Rock recorded that. Rock was at work. He came outside to sit in the car and listen to the interview and recorded the whole thing. That's how I was able to get the clips.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He sent them to me, and I was able to do that. Yo, Let Me Be Great. Everybody called that album Let Me Be Great because that's the first record on that. It's on YouTube. T. Lewis told me to make that the intro. That was going to be the outro. That was gonna be the last
that
record
bitch
on the
needed
album.
to be the intro, nigga. When I heard that bitch, I said, this nigga is on his goddamn Jay-Z shit with this motherfucking shit. Cause I was like, nigga, this nigga rapping
That's
like
crazy.
a motherfucker.
That's
like,
crazy.
Imagine the CD drop, you at the house. I'm high as a motherfucker, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I'm high as fuck. I'm sitting, nigga. I'm just listening to this nigga. I'm like, man, ain't no way this nigga rapping. Cause he wasn't. It seemed like, bro, the last, cause Still Black came before that.
Still Black came in
After that.
2018.
2018. Oh yeah, so that was what was before Let Me Work?
Let Me Work was only the I Hustle single, and then we did like a maxi single that had a couple.
Well,
other
whatever
singles
before
on it.
that, nigga, that shit sounded way different than before.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Hey, I was like, nigga, this nigga flipped everything. That's the cipher, yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, shit.
Yeah, no, let me you gotta understand where I was coming from.
You was in
on
different
that.
headspace, boy. You
Man,
what?
listen, man. End of 2013, top of 2013. Excuse me, top of 2013. I found out that my then girlfriend was pregnant, and I had a baby on the way. I had just got a notification from Tougaloo that my financial aid was finna run out. So I needed to go ahead, tighten up, and buckle down.
Life and start life.
My job hours had slowed down. I was working at P.F. Chains at the time, so money wasn't coming in like time out. So I told them, just take me out the schedule. I'm finna focus on school so I can get done.
Yeah.
Because I told them I was gonna slow down on the hours, I break lease and leave my apartment at the time. I moved back in with my mama. So in my mom's house, she had a small room for me, and I had the choice. I could either put my bed in this motherfucker, or I could put my studio in this motherfucker.
We know what you did.
Yeah, you
chose
gonna put
to
that
stay.
shit damn right.
We know.
You know what I'm saying?
We know.
Shit, man.
And I graduated in August of 2013. Mind you, me and Cassius had long had the conversation, so I was solely BDE then. And I came back and had a conversation with bruh after I graduated, and it was like, man, we gotta do something. Like I'm out of school now, and that's all I had to say to him. He pulled up to my house every day for about 2-3 weeks after that, and we sat in the room just making music. You know what I'm saying? We would go to Hungry Howie's if we had it, Cause they had like what it was, $5 pieces. They had $5 pieces at home.
They still got it.
That's real hip hop shit right there, nigga.
We'll get a $5 pizza, split that joint, and sit in front of the computer and figure it out. We rapping and recording every day. And fun fact, 1,000 watts. I had subs in my Park Avenue at the time, and we made 1,000 watts. Put it in. It sounded so good in the studio. We was like, all right, bet. Let's go ride, cause I got writer's block. Let's go ride. Cut it on. My speakers overheated before we got off the block because it was hitting like that. He was foolish. I didn't know what he was doing with them subs, but it was working.
They was doing something.
And I think what was the bar in the hook? Speakers to I say some speakers to in the joint. I freestyled that verse, and that came from us going outside and riding
just
around.
Busting the block.
And that's how that it came into fruition. You know what I'm saying?
Them be the best song, bro.
Shit, the 1,000 watts fan, all of that shit came from that time frame, and then like Let Me Be Great came later. Only Human came later. The process came after. Now I done got a job. I'm working at the bank now. The baby done dropped, you know what I'm saying? And I got married that New Year's. So 2014, got married New Year's 2014. My son came January 9th. So I got married and the baby dropped like right there in the same 14 days.
Wow.
And so later on down the line, because I knew the baby was coming, I done got upgraded. We done got a three room apartment. And the process, he bring the process over like, hey, this will be fire. Because the process is like, it was almost like capturing where we were and what we were aspiring to get to through the grind and the hustle. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Let Me Work was a build up. And not to mention that 2014, that April, was my first time going to Miami. I went to a core retreat in Miami, won the performance thing that they had going on there. That had a lot of people in the core DJ. Shout out to Swole, shout out to Shaka, because BDE became more than just me. V had brought and introduced Jody Boy.
Shout out to Jody Boy, that nigga, that nasty.
K Rose had brought Mojo.
Mojo Cole.
We brought Rose Mo into the fold.
Rose Mo,
man.
That nigga, telling them niggas was turning to Rockefeller this motherfucker, bro. I swear to God, bro. I done seen it, bro.
And that was just
Rose
was just on the artist side. We brought in DJ D-Matic. He was DJing at Freelance. We had DJ Big Shaka. He was working at the strip club. You know, he was working at the Shake Joint. We had Streets on Swole, who was running the management.
Damn right.
We had
it got to a point, man. I finna sign, man. I was trying to. What I need to do? What I need to do? You feel me? What I need to do, man?
Yeah.
Damn, nigga.
So it was working, bro. We went to the studio. Shout out to Leroy, Sonic Signature, and Liz, mixed by Liz, man. We went to Sonic Signature, did a playback, and that's where we got the footage. That's on YouTube of the listening session and putting it together and hearing the final mixes. And then just so happened that the core retreat came to Jackson the month before Let Me Work release.
Yeah.
And we got the mob and going Freelance, and Matic went crazy because he dropped Ain't Fucking With Me and then dropped Mojo single Born to Be Great back to back. Tony Neal came in the DJ booth like, hold on, I got to run them back. And we ran them, just, you know what I'm saying?
And Tony Neal the top dude.
Tony Neal like top dog.
He
DJ. Is core
you
DJ. Know what I'm saying?
Like he is
the DJ.
Yeah, and that set the platform. So after that happened, we going, me and V at the crib on the Mac going through different footage. Like, man, we need to put a trailer out. Nigga, we need to do something. And I ended up doing a trailer. We edited the trailer, made it make sense, took clips from the. We was just
you was in your bag.
We was just, but that's so crazy. We was just doing shit. We was like, we need to have this. Okay, let's do it.
Man, going
you
crazy.
Know what I'm saying? It was just doing it and throwing it out, and it was working, man. So when Let Me Work dropped, well, the city appreciated, man, and I appreciate the city.
Nigga, for real.
That was the start.
They need to appreciate my one.
They had a Jackson Hip Hop Award. And this nigga was walking out with trophies like Kendrick Lamar and the fucking Grammys, bro. I seen that nigga won so many motherfucking awards that year, bro.
Them hip hop
It got to a
awards
point,
made
man.
it
The
real.
rap nigga was hating like, bro, who the fuck that nigga is,
Right.
bro? I'm like, man, that Dolla Black, if y'all know that nigga been working, bro.
Man.
Y'all ain't been in the house.
No,
this nigga been outside.
Facts, bro. We won. I think the one that was the two that was most important to me was Label of the Year and Album of the Year.
Yeah.
We won those two, and that was big.
I was nominated though. I had mixtape, buddy. I ain't win shit, but I was
Nominated don't matter.
You were nominated.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Though. I was like, you know what? I'm in that bitch.
Right.
I'm good.
You
My
got
nigga won.
notarized.
My niggas won. It was good. Them nigga, I knew them niggas were gonna win the way they dressed in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no,
I knew them niggas were gonna win, bro. Them niggas was suited out, tucked out,
Suited
suited
and booted,
Oh,
bro.
these niggas gonna win, bro. Just because, bro. What the fuck they got on, man?
No, he walked out like Kenyon Lamar.
Come on, man. Walked out. Shit,
Nah, for
nigga.
real. And then
Trophy.
that's the one. That's the cipher I thought you was talking about because we had our own cipher.
Yeah, the dollar. Yeah, black.
The Black Dollar cipher. Mojo went crazy. Jody went crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was fire.
Bro, so how y'all get jewels?
Okay. So we pushing up. I got Jules through Ron the DJ. So some time passed. Me and Sonic Signature go into a partnership. We got a studio off Gallatin. Was that Gallatin? We got a studio off Gallatin. We did a partnership, had the partnership there, and then I broke off and got my own studio in the Enterprise building. Mm-hmm. At the same time that I had the studio in the Enterprise building, I think radio station, I ain't gonna say the radio station, had office in the Enterprise building. Right. And so Ron was working with the radio station, and one day I'm leaving the studio, he coming in, and he stopped, he flagging me down. Yo, I need to introduce you to somebody, man. It's this artist, I just need you to holler at her. I was like, okay, cool. I ain't never.
Right.
Okay, cool. Let's she walk up, what's up, bro? I love your music. You know, her cool
Laid back. She laid back.
I love your music, big dog. You know, I'm a fan.
She a beast, too.
I just need you to hear my music.
Motherfucking beast.
I just dropped this mixtape, man. I love you to put your ears on it. And she gave me and I popped it in and played like when I sold my Park Avenue. Her CD was still in my deck. I didn't change the CD. Every time I was just listening to it, playing it. And mind you, I sold that happened in 2015. I sold my whip in 2019.
So you was bumping it.
Bruh, it didn't come out
See,
the deck.
I already know.
It didn't come out the deck.
Damn. Then y'all had the higher song too.
But see, before that, we had Riot.
Okay.
Riot was one of the records that was on the mixtape she gave me, and I was like, hey,
you got to get on.
I need to eat on that. Let me. Yeah. She came back to the studio. I put a verse on it, and from that day, she been right there with me. You know what I'm saying? So Jules, I think Jules,
nasty man.
Jules,
I know it.
She don't even know this, but I think Jules is the one that gave me the energy or the inspiration to run the BDMG play, like to revamp it and rebrand it and get some more people a part of it. Because at that time, I think you had moved to the A. By then, he was gone to the A. Jody was doing his own thing. Kez had moved. So it was just me. You know what I'm saying? It was just me here. And I was like, man, it might be cool to try something different. And people love the Ride remix. People absolutely love the Ride remix, man. And Jules was game for it. I talked to her about it, and she was like, yeah, I got my own thing, you know. I'm the paid hipster, nigga. And I'm like, you right. But you right. I ain't gotta interfere with that. But come rock with the old man. And when I say she, to this day, I talk to her damn near every week. You know what I'm saying? Just on some what you working on, what you doing, how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? On some life and some business, man.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
I got one question.
I got one question before we close it out.
Yeah, because
why you gotta close it out? That's 36 minutes.
Nah, that shit went long.
Yeah, we went way longer than
I was finna say.
No, we can still go, nigga. We got questions. They got shit. Fuck it.
Where did the concept of, because I still fuck with this song too. She from Jackson.
Oh shit! What?
She from Jackson.
You ain't heard that?
Nah,
bruh. Man, see, that's how long, bro.
Y'all gotta put me on this shit.
Hold on,
man.
I got it on.
It's
on Spotify.
Man, play that shit right now.
You said play it?
Yeah, I'm finna play it. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
Man, play that shit.
Let me pull it up right quick. How did that concept come about, dog?
I gotta tell you the story.
Because I'm
So
thinking I know.
You want to skip Still Black to go to?
No. Okay.
You know.
Nah, you already kicked the store. I got.
She from Jackson is 2020.
Okay, no, let's backtrack.
All right,
Still
Still
black.
Black then.
Still black.
Alright,
But I'm gonna
alright.
still pull up. She
pull
from
the
Jackson.
song
I
up,
got
though.
you.
I got to hear this shit.
So Still Black,
beat
man.
so cold.
Still Black. I was in the headspace of I hadn't really. A lot of things happened after Let Me Work, man. I ended up going on tour with Crit, doing a show here.
Wait, what?
Doing a show here and the show in Oxford. I got pulled in. Open for Crit here in Jackson. Absolutely loved it. Sold out shit.
Hallamile.
Holla my.
You was there?
Big
Nah,
side.
listen, man. I was nigga. I was trying to get in there. I couldn't get in there.
It was sold out.
That's
It was
why.
sold out.
It was sold
outside.
out. It was
Yeah.
sold
Boy,
out.
listen, when I couldn't get in, boy, I shared a tip for your ass.
Yeah.
Bro, I wanted to be there. I wanted to be
said,
there.
man, they done sold this bitch out.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
I asked the same question like 5 times to make sure, like, nah, the bitch sold out.
Yeah, they sold out, bro. They
said,
sold it out.
damn, bro.
They sold it out, bro. And it was amazing, bro. I think that was probably to date my best show. Just because everything fell in line. Like we did like 1,000 at the merch table. Like everything was the very first merch table we ever did. We sold out everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe
the performance was crazy, and then we ended up going up to Oxford with that same vibe, same energy. You know what I'm saying? Same love. You know what I'm talking
Killing
about?
it.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
Did that, and then shortly after that, so that was 2015. I dropped All Day in 2016.
That's the one on ESPN.
That's the one on, bro. Listen,
Talk about it.
because
This
I'm
nigga was making fucking
Listen,
moves,
I
man.
watch First Take religiously, right? So I'm sitting there, not knowing.
Yeah.
You know, because at the time they was doing it, they was highlighting artists, you know, just various artists. So I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm listening. You know, okay. And I see that nigga name call. I said, wait a minute. I
telling
said,
you, bro.
Jeremy. I said,
I
you
like
know
that
Dolla
too,
Black
bro.
on First Take his song? He was like, yeah, man. That. I said, God.
Bro,
I'm
It-
telling you,
it
bro,
got-
y'all can't be
all
doing that
day.
on left hand shit. That shit fucking my anxiety. Cause I be at the house washing shit.
That's what
I'm
I'm
like, man,
saying.
this dollar, bro.
Bruh, right there on ESPN First Take, nigga. I saw this nigga name and the picture of the track, and I'm like, this nigga
bro.
on First Take,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, bro.
mainstream.
Shout
Yeah,
out
I
to
was
Super
happy,
J.
boy.
Shout out to Streets on Swole. Shout out to Ali, man. They definitely, bro. We got that picked up 2 days after it dropped. So it
Really?
was, yeah, bro. We got it picked up 2 days after it dropped. It went live, and then I got
All day.
I got the message that went. So that was 2016.
They played that for a minute.
They
too.
did.
Yeah,
that whole
yeah,
summer.
Yeah, the whole summer.
That whole summer.
We had a 3-month
whole
contract
summer.
with them. Yeah, and it to this day it go crazy. So that was 2016. 2017, me and Savvy clicked up and we did the Black Crown project.
Oh, now that bitch was dope.
Yeah, the Black Crown project.
That motherfucker was dope.
We covered some ground on that, man. It was a great project. We ended up doing quite a few shows in Texas, Houston, and Dallas. Open for 8 Ball and MJG out there.
I heard about that too.
Yeah,
I heard about that too.
Boy, you the
We did a
man.
whole
I heard.
bunch, bro. I'm trying to be Savvy. I don't think Savvy. I ain't gonna say that online. I ain't gonna do that to him. I'm trying to get him to do a Black Crown too, man.
That shit needed. We need it.
Before it get too far gone, but you know we'll see.
Man,
It's
man.
my second time mentioning it now. I tell you.
Right,
I
so-
did it on the
Get out.
freestyle.
Yeah, for sure. I'm make
Savvy,
sure
you
this
him,
motherfucker
don't you?
get out, nigga.
But so we did that. That was 2017, and then 2018 is Still Black. Still Black. I went into partnership with Lifestyle Music Group,
That shit's
which
so
was a record label based out of. Bro, it's right up there near Memphis. I always want to say like Gluckstadt or
Okay.
you know what I'm talking about, like right there on the edge. I can't never remember.
Like
the name.
Tupelo?
No, it ain't Tupelo.
Batesville,
Sanatopia.
Oxford,
Nah, it's like right there next to like if you
Tunica.
Sanatopia?
nah. South Haven.
South Haven.
bro.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you,
right
thank
on
you,
the
thank you.
state
Yeah,
line.
like
Okay,
right on the
yeah.
line
You can
where
step over that motherfucker.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guys, man. Rod and Sid. They still family, bro. But we did Still Black together, and that was my first record actually doing business with a major. That was distributed through Universal Music.
Still Black.
Still Black.
Bruh.
That bitch that was tight, boy.
Man, I text this nigga when it came out. I said, nephew.
Wasn't the cover? Hold up, but wasn't the cover like you was in all
Nah,
black?
it's a gold cover.
It was a gold cover. Oh, it was just the word. It was just the front.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bro, I got this in my playlist. Bro, it's in my playlist.
Man, play that shit.
I'm trying to, but hold on.
This nigga needs some streams.
I'm gonna have to play
my nigga
because I got it downloaded offline, so I'm gonna have to find it. But I got She From Jackson in one of my playlists that I played. Like I got 100 songs. My favorite song, and She From Jackson is in that list.
Yeah.
You gotta play this.
I'm finna play it now.
So,
let me go.
Hold up.
So that's 2018. Yeah, you can play it now because I ain't do nothing 2019. We did exchange instead.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it up. Hold on. Let's see.
It's funny. I love it.
Get on there. There you go.
All right. Shout out to Tahoe, man. Tahoe produced this.
She's so 1662.
So I'm saying, Drew,
You ain't heard this?
I need you
Listen to the
I
beat.
seen the cover, man.
Wait till the beat drop.
Moody
Bro,
plays
I turned this shit up so loud in my truck, dog. Roll down all the way to like 97. So everybody can like, what happened?
What happened?
That bitch buffing, man.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh,
buffalo.
okay.
Hating, bro.
I'm finna say what that. Hey,
Cause listen, I the way that motherfucker came.
Yeah, hold on.
Listen, you put that on the Instagram clip, they gon' snap them up, man.
Hold on. It's buffering. It got to do. There you go.
What's the concept of the song though? Like
She From Jackson. He tell you about the chick. Well,
okay.
I'm gonna let him explain.
Oh, this
I
is a true
need
story.
I need me a driver. We can go switch seats.
Leader
You know
in
what
the. Hey,
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna say no more. I'm just gonna.
Having a woman that ain't afraid to take control outside of. Like I can lead. I'm a leader. I can lead you for real, but I'd be naive to not admit that sometimes I be lost too. So if you know the play and you know how to get there, nigga, drive. Drive. You know what I'm saying? Let's switch seats. You know what I'm saying? Get me in the vicinity, and then I can close out if that need be. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the sides.
Hey,
It's playing. I don't know why they.
Oh, hold up.
Let's see. It's already connected, so it's playing.
Hit play and play it again. You know that shit. You know,
Yeah. Then it might be the computer too, dog.
It's all good though. We'll play it though.
Yeah,
They'll get a clip though, man. But yeah, we'll tag it in. But damn.
So that particular project was my first collaborative effort with Bandwidth in Atlanta. The story with that is, Willpower. I did a contest in 2017, industry ready competition, hosted by Willpower, and my engineer at the time, Lids, he was working out of Bandwidth. He was working out of Willpower studio. He hit me on a whim, like, "Hey, bro, we're finna do a competition. I need you to submit." And I was like, "All right, I'll keep my ears open for it, but I don't really like competitions. I don't like doing that shit."
Right.
So he hit me once it came open and was on some, "Hey, bro, go submit." I was like, "Bro, they charging $25 to submit a record. Hey, I got 50 right now. That's all I got to my name. I can't do it." He's like, "Nigga, do whatever you got to do." I submitted 2 records, gave him the 50, and let that be what it was. But that created a thread with me and Will. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up being a finalist in the competition. I lost to an R&B dude. They was looking for an R&B sound. You know what I'm saying? But
rap nigga always lose to R&B
rap
nigga,
niggas
man.
always lose.
Nigga get the singing and shit, bro.
Yep.
It's like,
It's over with.
It's over.
Get this Usher ass nigga
It's
on,
over
bro.
with.
It's over.
Goddamn. This Chris Brown ass nigga on,
Yeah,
bro.
right. It's over with.
This nigga done killed me, man. I ain't got time.
Hey, for real. So, but I took that as an opportunity to since the door was open and he knew who I was. I went out there during A3C, met him. He cool dude. You know what I'm saying? So when I moved to the A in 2020 in the middle of the pandemic, pulled up on him, and he opened his doors for me. You know what I'm saying? So just so happened he had a couple other rappers in the building at the time. Shout out to Pro and Chris L.
Okay.
And they decided that they wanted to do a project called Blackjack. Well, all 3 artists get 7 records, and they treat it like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, 7
Like
records
a compilation.
a piece.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So the Blackjack project is well. She from Jackson came on. I arguably did some of my best rapping on that Blackjack.
He said she stayed Ridge Range right off a county line,
Right
bro.
off a county line.
He say, "Oh, this shit, bro, nigga, I'm telling you, dog."
I gotta.
Tap into it. Tap into
bro,
it,
it's
man.
playing on the wide.
Tap into
I
it.
had to.
Okay.
Tap into it, bro. But it's that project, man. I had moved to Atlanta, and I got a job working on movie sets with a catering company, bro. So at the time, I'm washing dishes and shit. And we
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
No, it was a beautiful check though. Like,
I know. I can imagine
It was
on a
beautiful.
movie set.
On a movie set, yeah. It was on the. It was
I'm
on
saying,
the,
you know what? Can you say what movie it was?
Yeah, hell yeah, it's out now. I was working on a set of the Spider-Man joint where they got the three Spider-Mans.
Oh shit!
Hold on.
Oh yeah, you was on that bitch.
It ain't Far From Home, is it?
That might be the one. Far
Damn.
From Home. I was working on the set of that. At the same time, they were shooting the Winter Soldier and Captain America.
So you in the
on
Marvel
Falcon.
universe?
Yeah. I
You
was
were working there- you
I-
working
I
out there?
was working out there, bro. I saw Tom Holland walking around with the goddamn.
But you know what? Because they
Spider-Man
did they did one of the Ant-Mans.
Yep.
Because
but I wasn't there. I wasn't there when they did. I think they did that one after I had quit.
Me and my old lady was walking downtown. They was shooting the scene of Ant-Man, and I'm thinking I saw the sign that said Marvel Studios, and I'm like, man, this ain't. And saw the
Ain't
scene
thinking
that we was
nothing about it.
and saw the scene that we was down and they recorded. I'm like, we was there. We was right there. I said, wow.
Yep, that's how they do it, bro. So I'm working 21-hour days at the set and just got tapped to be the third part of this project, Blackjack. And
This boy.
and bro hit me, Griggs. Shout out to Griggs and Josh Waters, man, because I think they were a part of the reason why I got pulled in the way I did, because they vouched for me. They was already in the excuse me. They was already in the building. Josh was already under contract with them, and they tapped me. Griggs hit me out the blue one time. He said, "Hey, bro, I don't know what you're doing, but Will said if you ain't got these records in by tomorrow, they gonna cut you off the project because it's dropping next week." This was out the blue, random. Man, I'm on the clock. I'm up there scrubbing. Why this
right.
nigga talking to me?
You watching
What
this?
you mean? I just found out about the project like last week. And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay.
So he had a
all right.
decision to make.
I was like, all right, I'll be up there tomorrow, because I knew Saturdays was my short days. I get off around 1. I can go home, change clothes.
Do your thing.
I knocked out all 7 of them records in that one session.
And
In one session. And one of them, the last session, Never, which is my favorite record off that compilation. Never, I was writing that driving down the highway with my knees on my phone, trying to finish the verses. So that way
boy,
when I
hell
get there,
right there, boy.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
That's hell, man.
That way
That's
when
hell.
I get there, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'll be able to have everything rolling. So, She from Jackson was just an ode to the crib, man. I done met some dope women here in Jackson, man, and they don't compare. Like we bar none. Just like I feel about the artists and the rappers from here, we better than everybody in my mind.
We literally are.
Listen, bro.
But women are too.
I'm gonna
man.
keep it real, bro. Ever since I built Bar to Blow and I seen motherfucker come through,
Listen,
it's a couple out of towners that came.
and they
Them
don't
niggas
think
ain't
They can't do it.
ain't
They can't
there
do that.
fucking
They
with
can't do
us.
that.
And it ain't no disrespect. It's just real. Like I feel like because we gotta go through so much and we work so hard to get our shit off, it make us a lot more polished at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So She from Jackson is an ode to the women from the crib.
Bro,
That's what it is.
man. She said she loving the stroke.
Put the Bluetooth on. Put the Bluetooth on. We gonna close out with that motherfucking song.
But I'm gonna let me see. Hold on.
Bluetooth though. But damn though, man.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this though before we, kind of, segue out.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the best decision for like a lot of people? I seen Akeem say on the interview, he said, man, the craziest thing that I could ever think was to move out of Jackson and to think I was gonna blow up.
I absolutely agree. It's if you're not moving for experience, then you're moving for the wrong reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like we can go and we can have fun and we can go and we can look at how they play ball, but You can blow from right. Kamikaze wasn't wrong. You can blow from right here in Jackson, Mississippi. It depends on your work, though.
Yeah.
Like what type of work you doing.
Right.
Are you utilizing the internet? Are you doing your business correctly? Are you leaving to at least go do shows every now and then and coming back? You can do that. You can do that. You know what I'm saying? You can blow from right here. And if you leave, just go with the proper mindset. Like you can go in the field and figure out how they playing the game. I wouldn't have known that what I was doing here by recording with the artists that became BDEMG, Vitamin C, Crystal Jim, Sika, Kiera, Dre Dice, recording them people, Young Jules, recording them and maneuvering their records, getting their stems, and bro, that's a part of production. I was a producer.
Yeah, you were.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was a producer. I didn't know that they give credits for if you change the arrangement that you become a producer.
Yeah.
If you doing, hey, don't say it like that, say it like this. That's called vocal production.
Yep.
If you helping with the arrangement of the album, that's called A&R. I didn't know that prior to leaving here. You know what I'm saying? So it is benefits of going into a place where they in and are part of the business to become more polished and know how to do your business better. I think that's the biggest benefit that you can get from leaving until we have the ecosystem that can teach a lot better and more fluid business here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, so shit. Damn, boy, listen. Listen, bro. We gotta be a part two, though.
Definitely. We gotta bring nephew back through, man.
But dog, you know what I'm saying? Dolla Black, I'm glad your ass came through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And one thing before I go,
Yeah.
shout out to Twa. Let me tell you, Twa did something that most people don't do. And
So I was on y'all pod too.
After I saw the clip, I called him like, hey, bro, thank you, bro. Because
he said it too.
Because what Twa did is what most of our people are scared to do. He spoke my name when he didn't have to. He gave me props when he didn't have to.
Right.
I help a lot of people quiet as killed. And when they get the opportunity to speak, what if my business is business in administration? What if that's actually what I'm trying to build?
Yeah. Right.
And because I'm helping you push through and do your work, you just not saying my name, you keeping me quiet. You keeping me not letting people know. He did something that a lot more people could do. They just don't. For whatever reason. And that ain't no shade. But I feel like we are quick to acknowledge or feel like we got haters or people that don't fuck with us as opposed to paying attention and highlighting the people that actually do. So Twa went crazy for that one, man. Shout out to Twa. Shout out to all them boys over there with that movement and coalition.
You hear that shit?
Yeah.
You hear that?
Hold up, man.
You hear it?
Yeah, I hear it. Well, we gotta.
Hella bags, Louis V and Coach. Red bottoms, hella sport with high hopes. I'm a nigga with plenty bread. Cake up, she can refill her makeup. I've been trying to show her his power and getting weight up. I need a seasoned vet for the rules. She say she ready, just need to know the rules. Look, I need me a driver, we can go and switch seats. Meet her when she working in the freak in the shit. And everything she touch,
On that note,
she do
you
it
feel
with
me?
a passion. Ain't
You know what I'm
worried if she
saying? We'll
ride
go ahead and
little
close
baby
it out.
about that ass.
My boy
Just 'cause
Dolla
she
Black.
full jazz. Shout out to her, man.
He does. It's the production procrastinator.
Hey, man, if you ain't been productive, you probably
And
procrastinate.
your ass already know. If you ain't procrastinating, what they doing?
Man, your ass fucking hate.
Yes,
Facts.
Lord.
And that's big, man.
Hey, go hit that like and subscribe button. Subscribe to the page. Please do. Please do.
Dolla Black, man.
Got an attitude.
Nephew.
Hold on, but take out cause her tone hella
He coming back, y'all. He coming back.
Cause she
I gotta
know I
get
gotta
this genius too,
move.
nigga.
I
We
can
gotta
see
get that
it.
motherfucker
Got some
too.
stories
Yeah,
now.
they got some shit.
Plus, so
Now,
old
we
dude
just
still
gonna let this
possessive
play
and
out
she
right quick.
ducking the smoke. Bend over backwards for Big Dollar cause she loving the stroke. She say that I give her hope. She don't see what I see. We can build an empire. She'll be whipping the beat. I told her she got potential. And me, I got the key. Say she want nothing more than winning, so she'll follow my lead. Need a driver